I think one always has moments of concern but I knew the truth. I knew that, and I knew that the Lord stood with me.
Any idea why this person accused you?
No,
Have you met the accuser?
no.
Did you ever think that this is a witch hunt?
Did I ever think it was a witch hunt? No.
What would you like to say to the accuser?
I'm not sure. I hope he finds peace in his life and blessing in his life.
Have you learned anything about this person's background? Whether
A little in the course of it, but I'm not comfortable sharing that.
What did you think when you initially found out these allegations were levied against you from 2 decades ago?
I was shocked, and I immediately denied it, and I said that I did not do this, and that I would voluntarily cooperate with church and with civil authorities, and I voluntarily stepped away from St. Alphonsus and worked with the powers that be, I suppose.
What will be your first duty upon returning to St. Alphonsus?
My first duty upon returning will be we have the Holy Week services and the Easter services, and so I have to see where we're at with all of that.
Will you lead the services?
I hope to.
how will this experience affect you going forward?
In terms of my ministry?
Yes.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. As I said, it's been challenging, but I hope to. We were at a very crucial moment in the life of the parish when this happened. In terms of planning, we have some very old buildings that need to be restored, and I hope to get back to that. That's all been put on hold.
How do you think it might change your dealings with young people in the parish?
How will I change?
How do you think this experience might change your dealings with young people?
I've always followed the proper protocols in terms of being with young people. I think if we're going to ask parents to trust us with the most precious gift they have, namely their children, that we need to follow the proper protocols so that people feel safe and secure, and so I don't see much changing at all.
I'm sorry.
No, they will continue to follow the protocols that.
Do you think that something might be in the back of your mind when you are dealing with young people, especially that this could happen again?
I don't know. I don't anticipate that.
Has this changed you in any way, this process, this 4.5 months, this, whether it be finding out about the victim, whatever it is, what has changed you?
In some ways, it's made me more humble, I would say, and it has made me more grateful and mindful of people. I've heard from people that I ministered to 30 years ago, and who would send me little notes and so forth, and I realized just as I had been caught up in the business of parish life that sometimes I've not always taken time to say thank you to people, and I have a lot of thank you notes to write to people from the various parishes that I've served. They were wonderful just in reminding me of different moments that we had shared in ministry when somehow something I had done had touched their lives. So.
When did you find out about the sheriff's office investigation being completed and their conclusion? Today, or?
In terms of the sheriff's
Yeah.
office,
Mhm.
well, I heard it was formally completed when the cardinal spoke to me yesterday.
Oh, so you learned of it yesterday.
Yeah.
And how long have you been a priest, Father?
30, going on 31 years.
Okay.
What is your age?
My age? I turned 57 just a couple days ago.
Pardon me, Father, for asking, but just for the record, do you feel like you've ever done anything inappropriate or anything that could be misconstrued or construed as inappropriate?
No, I've never done anything inappropriate with a young person.
Is that a concern that anyone now can just make these accusations to not just you, but to your fellow priests?
I think some priests have that concern. However, we have this wonderful thing in this country called due process. And if you follow the process, as I sought to follow the process during these months, that eventually the truth comes out. And so that I think that my brother priests, if they would be concerned, I would just remind them of that there is due process and to cooperate with the process.
Were you feeling disconnected from your parish when you were
In terms
removed?
of
Yeah, just, because you'd only been there for about a year? Was it?
about 2 years, yeah, a year and a half.
Year and a half? I
Yeah.
mean, how were you feeling when you had to leave your parish behind?
People, well, I was very sad. I was very sad. And however, people were wonderful in terms of communicating messages of support to me. And I'm grateful for that. I will always be grateful for that.
Father, this being your birthday just a couple days ago and this being Holy Week, how excited are you to come back during this period in time?
I feel blessed.
Okay, good. All right, thank you all very much.
Thank you.